Hello, so this is Wayne from Everything Dorset, and today I'm with the owner, Craig, of Project 30, an events company. And so, Craig, what's your background for starting this business?
Thanks very much. I guess I'm an events person through and through. So I've worked in the events industry for about 15 years now. The last 11 of which, up until the end of October last year, were as the managing director of Bournemouth Sevens Festival. I absolutely loved my time at Bournemouth Sevens. Built out an amazing team there. Had a load of great experiences. Obviously, delivering a festival for 30,000 sports people and people who enjoy a party is a really good laugh as well. But I'm really fortunate to have worked on some amazing other events up and down the country, things such as London Marathon, Ride London, which is another spectacular event. So really love that kind of combination of bringing people together for sport and entertainment, really.
Fantastic. So you really got the experience there, which is fantastic. So where does the name Project 30 come from?
So Project 30 is, I guess, is something I've been working on for 5 years now. I'm 35 at the moment, about to turn 36. But yeah, I was when I was 30 years old, about 5 years ago, I was kind of struggling a little bit with my kind of mental health and my sexuality, something which had probably over the decade before that really sort of troubled me. And when I kind of got to the worst kind of point of that, I decided to go and see a counsellor and sort my mental health out. And Project 30, being a project manager myself, was all about creating some deliverables to find a more content and happy me. And they included things like finding that contentment, finding a partner, getting a puppy. There's one running around in the garden at the moment. And then also delivering and owning my own business in the fullness of time. And I've always wanted to do my own thing. I had an amazing career working in other businesses, but that was kind of the final piece of the puzzle, really. And even though I'm, as I said, 35, Project 30 was launched at the start of this year, which has been an amazing thing to have happen.
Fantastic. That's a great story there, Craig. So what size events are you taking on now? Do you just deal with large events like Bournemouth Sevens, or do you actually take on smaller events as well?
Yeah, of course. So in my mind, event management kind of covers the whole span of things, and I really believe that the skills and the kind of the approach that works in major events also works in minor events. Generally, the difference will be in the budget, the number of people and stuff, but the core principles are the same. So I'm really happy to have conversations with anyone about any size of event. Of course, the nature kind of leads you into the larger stuff, larger festivals and mass participation sporting events, but I genuinely believe there's space for every type of event in an events business, and actually having a variety of different events taking place at any one point and in your portfolio really helps you kind of hone your offer and refine your skill set as well.
Great. And do you cover nationally with your events and consultancy, or was it just in the South Coast?
No, so I think one of the things that came out of the pandemic was an ability to work anywhere from home, basically. Yeah, I'm really delighted to have already secured some clients up and down the country. Some brands working internationally as well, which has been really cool. So within the events industry, the UK really is seen as a global leader. So it's amazing to have those opportunities to go and work abroad. But also, I'm a passionate Bournemouth man. I love the South Coast. I'm very proud of it. So we'll always be kind of willing and happy to help on events down here as well.
Have you got any exciting events coming up this year you want to tell us about?
Yes, so yeah, really happy to obviously be going back to Bournemouth Sevens to help the team out there. Dodge and Paul and the rest of the team have been great in welcoming me back to that team, but also really excited to be working on a festival called We Out Here, which is coming to Dorset in August, from the 10th to the 14th of August. It's an amazing festival, so much entertainment, curated by Giles Peterson. The lineup's incredible, but it's also very family friendly, and that's taking place at the beautiful St Giles House this year. So it's really nice to be working on that. That event's moved here after 3 years up in Cambridgeshire. So yeah, that's a really great event, and I've got a few more in the pipeline. As I said, lots of them are out of the area, but some are closer, and I'll share some information about those as and sort of when they're confirmed.
Fantastic. I'll have to check those out. So, just touching on a personal level, what's your favourite event you've worked on, and what's the favourite event you may have been to which you weren't involved in?
Yeah, of course. So whenever I'm asked about my favourite events, I kind of always reference two. The first one is my graduation at Plymouth University. It was on the Barbican down there, and anyone who's been down to Plymouth knows how beautiful a location that is. And it was at the end of 3 years of study, was such an kind of idealistic location to hold something like that. Really well organised, really well orchestrated. And even though it's kind of outside of the entertainment space, what I loved is how it brought together people for kind of a shared passion and with a shared interest and shared achievement. And I think that really is the core of any event, basically. And then I guess the second one is Glastonbury. For me, it's the best event in the world. It can allow you to do anything, be anyone you want to be, see anything you want to see. Just the most incredible representation of what this country can achieve in the event space. So having been there a number of years as a paying guest, I've absolutely loved it, and I've got a couple of irons in the fire to work there this year. So really looking forward to that.
Oh, that'd be great if you get involved in there. Well, it's absolutely fantastic speaking to you today, Craig, and obviously it's great to see that new businesses are starting up in this climate, literally this month. So I wish you all luck at your business and a great 2023.
Thank you very much.